going to be conducting this experiment to answer these questions. We're going to be looking at size of balls and how they roll down the ramp and which one is the fastest. We're going to identify some materials that we need and how we can conduct the test to answer the questions. We'll be using 4 different size balls, a heavy cardboard, books, and a timer to answer these questions. Okay, so this is the moving objects worksheet. And so basically we're going to go through the steps that we'll need to follow in order to perform this experiment. So in completing the first page, we're going to write down or draw our predictions and answer the pre-investigation questions. After this experiment, you'll basically tell me about what happened in your experiment, including the question that you were trying to answer in the beginning, how you did the experiment, and what you learned. You're going to need 4 different size balls, a heavy cardboard, a timer, books, moving objects in this moving objects worksheet. And so after this experiment, we're going to respond to these questions. Basically, we're going to identify the questions of the experiment. Which size ball rolls down the ramp the fastest? Then we're going to identify how the experiment was carried out. Like, I rolled 4 different size balls down a ramp. Okay, then we're going to describe why this is a fair test and identify the variable. It's a fair test because balls are rolled down the same ramp. The variable is the size of the ball. Now we're going to describe how you can cooperate to conduct the experiment. And cooperation is you can share ideas and work together to release the balls and measure how fast they reach the end of the ramp. Okay, so I have a stopwatch now. Okay, so here are my 4 balls that I'm going to be using. One, a large plastic ball, very lightweight. A ball that's a little bit heavier. It's made out of Play-Doh. It has been dried for a couple of days, so it's pretty hard and round, as round as it could be. Here is a marble, a large marble. It's pretty heavy. And here is a smaller marble. And it's about as heavy as, it's a little bit lighter than the Play-Doh. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and see how fast each one is. I'm going to see, I guess, in regards to cooperation and how you could help. If somebody were able to hold this, it's kind of dirty, but it's going to do the job. Somebody could kind of hold that, but since there is nobody to hold it, I am going to use the blanket that it's sitting on, and hopefully it's going to catch the balls that fall once I release them. Okay, so we're going to start with the largest ball. Okay, and we're going to start the timer. Oops. Okay, we're going to start the timer on each one. So we're going to start with this ball. Okay. All right. So we're going to start with the next ball, which is the ball made out of Play-Doh. Or Play-Doh. Play-Doh. Huh. Okay. And we're going to start. Okay. Right. We're going to start with the next ball, which is the large marble. Okay. Oh, I was supposed to stop it. Okay. We are going to start with the smaller marble to see which one is the fastest. Oh, I didn't even get that one off. Let me restart that one. Okay. So based upon a visual test, I think that the smaller marble was the fastest. Retesting that, yeah, this one's kind of slow. This is slower. This one is not as slow, but that one, and then this one again, yeah, this one is the fastest. And compared to that one, that one's slower. Comparing this one, oops, wait a minute, my hand was in the way. Comparing that one. Comparing this one. Okay, so again, this one, the smaller marble, was the fastest based upon observation.